Whose career would you rather have, Eli Manning or Aaron Rodgers?
Okay, the genesis of this question is Aaron Rodgers has one Super Bowl, but he's considered one of the great quarterback talents, and his stats are out of hand. Eli Manning has 2.
Todd, whose career? You want Eli, you want Aaron Rodgers?
Is it strictly football, or do you get everything about those two guys?
Well, no, you don't get like girlfriends or money or anything. It's just football.
I'll go Aaron Rodgers then for just football, based on what people think of him as a football player. And the fact that we're debating whether Eli Manning should even be in the Hall of Fame at all.
Seton O'Connor, you want Aaron Rodgers' football career or Eli's?
I think I'd take Eli's because
Okay. All right.
I would rather be somebody who overperformed than underperformed, I think. Both of them made a great living, so it's kind of moot. I don't really know what the difference is between having, $300 million and $400 million. I'm going to guess it's really not a massive lifestyle change. It's basically the exact same amount of money. So if I could win twice and beat the best quarterback ever to do it, and those are my 2 rings, rather than being like, man, why didn't he win more? It's crazy. How can you be that talented and not win more? I don't want that baggage.
All right, Marv. How about you? Eli Manning or Aaron? Todd, you can't raise your hand. You already had your turn.
I know, but in this moment,
I
I understand that. But I'm not changing
Todd.
I'm not changing my opinion off of what Seton said. My question would then be if you put Dan Marino there. If we're talking about winning,
but
Super
we're not
Bowls.
putting Dan Marino there.
I was curious if that
These
would
are the
change
2
things.
options. These are 2 options.
I would probably take Eli Manning still.
Now, if you put Steve Berline in this,
No, we're not putting him in.
Eli Manning.
Okay. Paulie, Eli, or Aaron Rodgers?
I just double-checked, and 2 is more than 1. I'm going to go with Eli Manning.
Okay.
It's tough, though.
Well, I think there's recency and anti-bias against Aaron Rodgers.
If he had just slid into one more Super Bowl, he could have even played poorly in it. He could have, the second one could have been not him, and Eddie Lacy gets the touchdown to win it, whatever. He needs 2. He's too good not to have 2.
Yes, Eaton.
It's possible that the last act of your career is having a team trade for everybody that you want, and the end result is the worst season they've ever had, and everyone gets fired. And that's how you're probably going to go out. I don't want that. I don't want that on
I understand it. I mean, Eli's he has the highest of highs. Highest of highs, and he was a consistent, good quarterback. I would take Eli Manning. He's got 2 Super Bowls. You win the MVP, and you beat Tom Brady both times. That's a pretty good resume. Yeah, Paul.
Also, the way Eli left the sport is the opposite of Rodgers. Once he saw the writing on the wall, I'm not joining another team. I'm not joining another city. I'm not going to bounce around and be maybe a part-time starter. I will be a giant legend for life, and I'm out, and I'll go to the media.